Go walk a little more there. Okay. Okay, viewers, how's it going? I'm Dr. Suh, and this is a specific chiropractic, and we're doing Gonstead Chiropractic in NYC. So as we see over here, the way she was walking, her feet from time to time would toe in this way or toe in that way. So this is what we call pigeon toe, and it's a toe-in problem. And we want to take a look, see what's going on, what's causing all of that problem. That being said, you trip from time to time? What's going on? Yeah? Which one do you notice tripping the most?
This one.
Oh, this right foot? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what does it look like when you trip? How do you trip?
I walk, then like my sneakers go like this.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. And do you have any other trouble with these feet of yours?
I do have that. I always trip, and I trip along, and I think that when I also play, that instead of like kicking like that, I go like this instead of like that.
Gotcha. So you trip from time to time, and also instead of kicking the ball straight, you kick it at an angle. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, you're kicking it inwards, correct? Mm-hmm. You're not kicking it outwards. You're kicking it inwards, right? Okay, little one. So what we're doing over here, this is what we call instrumentation, right? This one, what it does is, it's like a thermometer. We're just checking your temperature for your nerves. Just check it on the right side, the left side, see what's going on. Okay. We got something way below. Right down there. A little ticklish there, huh? Mm-hmm. So we see over here, this is all swollen already right off the bat. And we just check and see how everything's going on over here. Tender right there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Swollen right there? Tender? Yeah. Right here? Mm-hmm. Not too bad, huh? What about here? A little tender there too, right? Mm-hmm. But this one, that's the most, yes? Mm-hmm. Right there? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's not moving too right there. Okay. Let's check it out, see what's going on here. Okay. That's moving just fine. That's moving just fine. That's moving just fine. Okay, it's just that sacral segment over there. Why are we looking at the spine itself? What does it do with the knees and the feet and her toe-in pigeon toe problem? Well, here's the thing. We identified a key problem right over here. And this region over here, the nerves, goes all the way straight down to the feet, all right? And in addition to this, your foundation. So when we have something that's knocked out of alignment, okay, it can potentially irritate the nerves and allow, just like a traffic jam, right? It's going to slow all the signals coming down from the brain into the knees and into the ankles and feet over here. That's why it's imperative to get the flow moving, like from here, what she has right now, to get it like free flowing like this, right? So we already identified, yeah, she has a problem over here, and I'll show you in the x-ray what's going on with that fella. What we see in the x-rays over here is this. This is sacrum, right? And it's in 5 pieces. And it's a should, because she's still very young. However, what we do notice is that while there's some gaps over here, which is normal, it's right between these 2 segments, the first sacral segment and the second sacral segment. We have a very big V-shaped gap over here. We test to confirm that's the problem she has right now. So because this little fella is knocked out of alignment, that's where we see this pelvic distortion going on. There's the left side over here, all that pelvis is tilting over this way. And in addition to, she's also rotated quite a bit going this way. So when we have that problem rotating this way and rotating this way, okay, how do you expect her to walk? right? So she's gonna have some problems walking. So it is gonna have a domino effect. What's gonna happen to the knees and to the feet? Because the knees and the feet, they're connected to the hips, right? So wherever the hip is going, so is everything else. So that's why we do need to address this. So we're gonna address that one first, and then we're gonna start checking what's going on, everything else. Okay, so first things first. We're gonna check your knees. See this one here? Nice and stable, right? Doesn't move. And then you have a little give. So there's a potential misalignment in there. This one. See, stable here. This is not. There's too much give. So there's a potential problem with this femur over here. Okay, so it's not rotating this way. So we have an AIN femur on here. And we have a PX tibia on this one. All right. Let's check it out. See what's going on with your ankle. Okay, so we have an AS medial talus over here. Oh. Here you go, little one. You're welcome. So you have another AS medial talus. Okay, first metatarsal's out. Cuboid's not too bad. First metatarsal's out. Okay. All right, so basically all these problems come from the talus itself. So we got the knees and the ankles. We're gonna recheck them after we adjust that sacrum. Let's rock and roll. There it is. Come on up. Okay, go ahead. Walk around up and down the hallway. Okay, go up and down. What are you doing, Mo? What are you doing for feet? Well, straighter there, huh? What do you think you did, champ? How do you like your feet? What's different in there?
They're going much straighter.
Which one's more straighter?
It's hard to. Really, that was going a little bit straighter instead of going.
Well, which one do you feel straighter? The right one or the left or both? Which one?
I think both.
You think both? Okay. Well, here's to my eyes. Right now, your right side is doing better, but the left one still a little bit needs a little helping hand, a little more. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look what's going on at your knees and your feet there. Have a seat. Hey, how do you like that? A little more stable. Hey, how do you like that? You feel that? It's not so loosey-goosey anymore, right? See that? The reason why, Mom, is because we actually have more nerve function going into these knees. Right? That's why it's already more stable. I don't need to adjust this at all. Right? Now we check the ankle. And yeah, like that. Not as stuck as before. Feel that? You remember that? But this still needs a correction. Oh, this definitely still needs a correction. Okay, this did not get corrected too well. So what this tells us is that while the right side got a lot better, and we see that in her gait, the toe in is not as pronounced on the right foot versus the left. The left foot still has a little toe in. So what that tells us is that the right nerve is functioning better. The left one is still a bit compromised. And because of the swelling we see over here, all right, and it's mostly on the left-hand side, that can help explain why she has a little more trouble on that left side, on her leg. So that's why you gotta put a little ice pack. But here's the thing, don't put a bare patch on it. Okay, she's very, she's still, she's only 8 years old, she's petite, okay? And she'll get frostbite on it. So make sure you put a cloth over here, right? Then put a cold pack, 20 minutes, 3 times a day. We're gonna pump all that fluid off of that nerve, right? Okay, kiddo, let's go ahead, let's work on your feet. Pump this up, let's see if it needs a little nudge. Here it is. But this one definitely gotta need a correction. Okay. There's a piece. I know. There's another piece. There's a biggie. Now see, because now we restored the biomechanics, because the talus, it's a keystone to this arch over here, right? So because this is now working properly as it should, this first metatarsal base, see, it's now moving, it's working, right? This is how you can also prevent bunions, future bunions, because when this collapses, then this collapses. When this collapses and rotates too much, this bone over here, they rotate even more. And that's how you get the bunion to stick out. So, answer is, fix that. And you gotta catch it early enough. Here, see? First metatarsal, now it's moving, it's working. The biomechanics is working just fine. All right, Jay, go ahead, walk up and down. Let's take a look. All right, keep on walking up and down. All right. Okay. As we saw as she walked, her left foot is still toeing in a bit. So that tells us that there's still actually a problem right here at the ankle. I'm sorry, right at the knee. Pain right here, yes? Mm-hmm. A little tender bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? So right now what we're doing is we're doing a little compression on the medial meniscus. We're just gently nudging it back in place. Because it is swollen a bit. So we're going to pump all that fluid out of the way before we set this knee. There you go. You feel that fella? Just a little sunk in. Oh, well, we're almost done. See? Now it's almost fully in there. I'm going to nudge this femur a little. Now we're not going to go too hard because she's a pediatric patient. But we're going to just nudge it and set the bone. Just like that. Hey, how you like that, huh? Nice and stable. All right, champ, go ahead, walk up and down. Keep on walking. All right, champ, tell us, what's different?
I think they're both walking way straighter.
Much straighter, huh? How do you like that?
Good.
Good, huh? High five right there. Awesome. All right. All right. Well, it's been a month. Give us an update. How she's doing? Is she still tripping on that right foot of hers?
She's much better now.
Yeah.
On the left.
But this foot, when I was walking, like to come here, I just walked a little bit, but then like right here started to hurt.
Okay. Well, let's have you walk. Let's take a look. See what's going on. Stop over here. So as we can see from the previous time, she used to do a lot of toe walking, and now the right foot there's no more toe walk. However, a different problem is manifesting. Is that see the way this leg is?
Yes.
There's some kind of problem in the knee itself. So go ahead and walk up and down. See that? With her right leg, it's nice and even. But her left leg, it's, go ahead, walk a little more. See that? It's tilting this way.
Yes.
See that now? So every time she walks, see this one is proper alignment, but this one is like deviating towards this way. So we're gonna take a look, see what's going on in that knee over there. Okay, so first things first, let me take a look at this one over here. Let's see how this is doing. Hey, how do you like that? Okay, it's holding. It's fine. We don't need to adjust that. So let's take a look, see what's going on in this one. Here, see? This one's fine too. There's no problem there at all. So now, we're gonna take a look.
It's just my legs.
No, actually, it's just your knee. Okay, so now, see that? It's too loose. See, you feel this? Nice and stable. See this? It's not too loose. See, you can't rotate. So you have an AIN Femur in there. And you probably have a medial meniscus problem there too. Tender here a bit? A little pain here? Just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, there's a little swollen over here. I'm gonna raise this up. Let's see, it's a little swollen right here. So we have a little swollen medial meniscus right here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pump that up. Yeah. Now we're gonna just nudge that fellow a little back in there. There it goes. Now, what I just felt underneath my thumbs over here is that this femur, it just nudged right back in. You felt that little nudge? Yeah, it doesn't always have to make a big clunky noise or what have you. No, that's all it takes. All right, Jack, go ahead, walk up and down. Let's see what you got. How do you like that leg? Do more walking. Yeah, the difference now, it's not going outwards anymore. Okay, how's the heel right now?
Good.
Good, yeah. So you were pointed before. You said you feel a lot of pain over there. How's that now?
It doesn't feel any pain no more, I think.
Oh, how do you like
It doesn't
that?
feel pain anymore.
You like it?
Mhm.
High five. All right, well, that's all it takes, Mama. Okay. So, no, it looks like things are working pretty well. She's responding very well. So, we're going to do another follow-up 1 month down the road. I want to make sure, with regular maintenance, make sure that ankle there stays put. And the same story with his knee. Now, we're going to keep an eye on that one as well. Right?
Okay.
That's all it takes. We'll see you a month down the road. Have a good one.